in which it crashed. There is no word yet tonight on why it failed on the bank approach on which it did crash.
And we'd like to point out that that is file video. That was not shot today. That was shot some time ago, but that's what they were trying to do when this plane went down.
What went wrong to cause the B-52 to go down? We asked a former B-52 pilot to take a close look at the tape of the crash to try to shed some light on this tragedy.
Dio Morales is a former aircraft commander at Fairchild. Now, he flew B-52s for 6 years. And when he took a look at the videotape, here's what he said he thinks happened.
Here he is. He's just coming off that left pass again, making a left bank turn. He's got his flaps down. He's got smoke coming out of 4 pods, which basically means that all 8 engines appear to be functioning correctly at this time. Normal bank right now would say he's about anywhere from 30 to 45 degrees of bank. Nose is high. Everything is looking good right now. And this is a typical maneuver that B-52's crews practice during a low level without the flaps, though. Now he's continuing to fly. Everything else right at this point appears to be going smoothly for the crew. He's starting to increase his bank angle quite a bit now, but the nose is still up. And here you can see he's starting to bank the angle up quite aggressively. And now, if he doesn't maintain the correct flight attitude, he's going to start to develop quite a bit of a sink rate because he just killed his lift by rolling into such of a high bank angle. Right now, he's got his nose down now. If he doesn't start rolling out pretty soon, he's going to, as we know, take it in. He's developing quite of a sink rate at this point. You see right there, if you could freeze the film, you could see his right spoiler is up, which means that whoever's flying the aircraft at this time is trying to right the wings, trying to level the wings. He's got full spoiler up now. He's trying to kill the lift on the right wing to level the wings out. Roll the tape, please. He's got to get his nose up, and by this time he's too low, too much of a sink rate, and it's inevitable. The power lines, I don't believe, from what I can tell from the footage, had anything to do with the crash, because right now he's that flight attitude. He's developed too much of a sink rate to recover from that flight path.
How fast is he going at this point?
Well, it's kind of difficult to say. Oh my God. It's difficult to say how fast he was going. With his flaps down, at least
tremendous fireball. So at that point where he got banked over this way, there was no way for him to pull out of it, and at that speed,
with the bank angle that he had, and when the nose started to drop, increasing his bank angle, he was probably, from what I can see in the tape, try to pull a tighter turn, but he developed too much of a sink rate, and he didn't have...
By sink rate, you mean?
Too much momentum toward the ground. And
That is Dio Morales, a former B-52 pilot, describing the crash as you mentioned, very emotionally. He says, it appeared the engines were operating normally, but he said there could have been a malfunction somewhere else in the plane. When I asked him, Morales refused to comment on the possibility of pilot error.